Hi there and welcome to my channel. My name is Ken and I am the One-Handed Gamer. Today we're playing the franchise mode with the Washington football team. Please subscribe, hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of my new content. I hope you enjoy it. Here we go.
It's the New England Patriots taking on the Washington football team.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. All the success in New England over the last few decades, and this crowd has never been more enthusiastic. A moment ago, the Pats emerged from their locker room. They are set as they'll square off with the Washington football team. Charles Davis alongside me, and I'm Brandon Gaudin. And folks, the wait is over. Yes, it's just the preseason, but football is...
Yeah, I used to play the franchise mode all the time.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Because back about 20 years ago, they didn't have a face of the franchise mode. So in order to put yourself in the game, you have to be the franchise mode.
That's complete.
That's
Terry McLaurin with it. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Give him 9
that was my
first down completion.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Here's 2nd and a yard.
1 yard to go.
He'll drop to throw. Got a man open. It's Ricky Seals-Jones.
I'm liking this.
That one, a first down pickup of 8. So they got the deal done, and now he can just focus on football. He's got that behind him. Family not going anywhere, staying put. He can focus on football.
And I like how you mentioned the family, because that's a huge part of it, because everyone needs to be happy and comfortable. And, you know, while this process was going on, people had to be wondering, especially within his own crew, are we going to have to move? Are we going to change things? Not anymore. They get to stay where they're comfortable and familiar.
And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive, INT. And Charles, we get a look there at the draft class for this offense. What do you make of it?
Well, overall, I like the balance of the guys that they selected, because to me, they got a few guys who can step in and play right away, which is exactly what you want. But they also drafted for the future as well. They've got some guys who might need a year or two on the practice squad. So then we'll find out if they can actually play.
That one, a gain of 20 and a first down. So, Charles, take nothing away from this young man under center, because I know people think he's got a very bright future in this league, but I have to figure the defensive coordinators love the thought of squaring off against a rookie quarterback.
And especially if they have guys they can put together a game plan with that's going to confuse, disguise a lot of coverage, make this kid think a little bit. Because in college, he's seen a lot of things. Let's not get it wrong here. But at the same time, in the NFL, you can do so much more.
Touchdown,
all right.
Washington.
Sweet.
Terry McLaurin, 39 yards. And Washington has taken a first quarter lead.
Yeah, we're only playing the first quarter in this game.
You got a rookie quarterback, Charles. You're on the road, takes him down, throws the touchdown pass.
And in a game like this, with, as you described, a rookie quarterback, the team usually says, okay, we got to...
Yeah, when I play these games, I always like playing with my team.
The Washington offense, and they will start this drive with just terrible field position, backed up inside their own 5.
But we have seen teams be bold here and shots, right? Sometimes you go max protection, make it a one-receiver route, and take your shot downfield and see what happens. And occasionally, we've seen success occur.
That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
I know it's risky to pass it that deep in, when you're that deep in the goal line, but I always do it. I'm always afraid to run it that deep in, facing the back, my back to the goal line. I'm always afraid I'm going to get a safety.
There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
I'm always afraid I'm going to get a safety if I don't actually have that happen.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a first down.
That was nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield.
They did score a field
for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And yet again, it's Humphries. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2. A good pickup there.
Right,
8 yards on the first down completion.
Yeah, tomorrow I will be starting the NBA 2K22. That starts tomorrow.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw.
It's kind of tongue-tied there a little bit.
And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-3 the score.
Well, I couldn't score again, but that's all right. I would have had to score. If I was going to score again, I would have had to do it in that first quarter because they don't let you finish out the drive. Not in this game.
So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. A run here for J.D. McKissick. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th. Now it's the backup Fitzpatrick.
There we go.
Antonio Gandy Golden. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling.
That's one of the other things I'll do too is I'll go for it on 4th down if it's manageable.
They will run it. It's McKissick. And he's got about 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 25.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gain 5 yards.
We're moving the ball, so this is good.
About it. Most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that, so when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in the steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Well, that last pass CD, he just added another notch to the old belt. What a career it's been. He's over 35,000 career passing yards now.
And when you say that number, over 35,000 yards, how many people have done that prior to him?
Right around 30.
Boy, that's a pretty good number. Now you're into a membership that means you've done a heck of a job for a decent amount of time. You're recognized as one of the better players.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
I'm sorry I haven't posted any videos in a while. I think it's been 3 days. But I restarted the face of the franchise
The Washington passing game dialed in now. It's a first down.
see if I couldn't get to be on the Washington football team
and this resulted in losing yardage
after
back
the
to
first
the 3.
season.
That sends him 2
So that's
yards
what
in the
happened.
wrong
I think
direction.
20
It
games,
leads to
21
2nd
games,
down.
something.
This defense is really fooling around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
24 games
And that is caught.
in
Touchdown.
3 days.
Washington.
So that's why there was no videos.
There to make the grab.
posted the last
And
couple
Washington
days.
going to add on to their lead.
But
There was
I
no
did
going
finish it.
through the Greshams on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
And I was able to sign with the Washington football team after my first year of being drafted.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team, very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
On first
the thing that I do like about what they're doing is they allow you to either play the whole game, defensive side or offensive side. Years ago, they didn't allow you to do that.
And that's complete.
If you were a quarterback,
Washington now
you didn't play the defense at all.
3 timeouts.
I didn't like it.
As the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
I like to play the whole game. I like to hear the commentary.
Fitzpatrick now to throw on first down. He'll find Gandy Golden there.
Look at this.
Shedding the tackler, and it gives him some room. Touchdown, Washington.
That's great.
Antonio
I like
Gandy
him.
Golden, ready for the regular season.
He's
with
actually
his
on our
second
current
touchdown of the
practice
game.
squad.
And Washington is able to stretch their lead. So simple math here in the first half. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. Had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
I don't know if I
Second and 7.
I don't know. That was strange to me. Okay. It's 21-3.
It's Fitzpatrick. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 5 catches for him in that first half, and that's number 6 that we just saw, and also a first down.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
All right.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
And here we go. We're moving the ball. I'm happy about that. Well, I didn't get too far.
Give him a yard up to the 47.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on the quarterback, because that is pretty cool about this one. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Is that they do have the mistakes.
An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on 3rd down. Here's Fitzpatrick. And this pass broken up. The contact well-timed there, and now 4th down.
He did a fine job there not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you,
that's too far.
You can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now.
Right.
Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. So that'll be marked down as a 19-yard punt. And the Patriots take over. So here are the Patriots now. They get ready for their first possession of half number 2.
Okay.
So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line.
That's not too bad. Let's see if we can do on this drive.
A first down throw for Fitzpatrick. Over the middle, complete. That's Sims. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they've put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
There we go, there we go. Good job, boys.
Brought down, but a
nice gain.
Now that was an excellent run, and when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job, and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block, but the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So
oh, look at this. Oh my goodness, what a run.
You've got to hit the jackpot there.
It's a first down for Washington on a pickup of 11.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Working out of the gun, Fitzpatrick.
Can't find anybody. I hate it when that happens.
Like how they started the third quarter here. They force a punt on the first drive, and after this sack, it looks like they'll be forcing another one as well.
Absolutely. Maybe got their second win coming out of the locker room.
Yeah, that's frustrating. Try to pass it. You can't pass it because they get to you too quick.
And the road gets a bit tougher from here. Another try after the first down sack.
There we go.
Fitzpatrick. That one caught. It's the rookie De'Ami Brown. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Back now in Foxborough. It's Washington with the football and the lead as we start the 4th.
Excuse me. All right, here we go. I think I like to say here we go. That's fine. Anyway. Started the 4th quarter.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Hard throw, incomplete.
I don't even understand what that was. He throws the guy in the ball in the back. That was funny.
And I think he'll take that.
That was
Here's
funny.
Tressel now as he'll kick it away for the second time. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. Pretty woeful there, just 23 yards on the punt. And that will come the offense as they take over. And now out come the Patriots.
See if we can.
And certainly this, not the performance that they were hoping for to begin the exhibition season, but still plenty to watch for in this 4th quarter.
See if we can't stop him here, huh? Did we stop? I guess we did. Let's see if we can't do anything on this end.
Back out there already an excellent field position thanks to the interception.
Interception's good. All right.
Here's McKissick.
Excellent. Oh, look at this.
And he takes
they cannot stop our run. Way to go, guys. Way to go. You're doing well.
Rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. Another example of this offense really having their way, Charles, and another big chunk play there on the ground.
And when you look at the defense, they've got to do a much better job of wrapping up when they tackle. A lot of great opportunities continue to slip through their fingers, as do the runners.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. A carry now for McKissick. And he'll get 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. Now it looks like we've got a Patriot down, slow to get up. Definitely the last thing you want to see here in a preseason game. We'll be right back.
I think it's funny how they run to the traffic. They don't go to the opening. I think that's hilarious. You'd think you would run where the opening is.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. There was no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal.
Pass it here.
2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is...
And this is taken in
touchdown. All right. 20, hopefully 28-3.
There to make the grab. And Washington able to capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And you're...
All right. They did make it. They did score a touchdown as well, so 28-10.
As the offense will have the football starting this drive, 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
I tell you what, they can't stop our run.
Devon Godchaux up to make the tackle.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down the game.
This is awesome.
Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Call it a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself,
first down.
We just saw there, that's a big day.
It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now, I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. So it's
don't
Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win.
All right, here we go.
Solid here on 1st down.
This is good.
Picked up another first.
I must like here we go. I keep saying it.
I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front.
Yeah,
he did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
Yeah, I don't need to score anymore. Just hold the ball for the rest of the game. I'm not going to stop it until I necessarily have to.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys, they're just saying, let's just keep running it out, and we've got them now.
Almost.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he'll get him
inside
we
gained a little bit, so this is good.
14-yard line. Give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
We win 28-10.
The offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now.
All right. The other thing I do like about what they did was They used to say when you would run up the score, they used to say that it was a Madden NFL football game. They took that out. I'm glad they did. I did not like that at all. I like to immerse myself in the game. You say that, it kind of ruins it.
A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted, no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you primed the pump all week in your own home facility. No one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are right here in this room. And then you go on the road, band together, and get it done.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. From Foxborough, good night, everybody.
Well, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful day. Please subscribe, hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of my new content, and I will see you all in the next video.